what's up everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and put together this wiring harness. My dog, what's up doggy? We'll put together this wiring harness with the bypass so that we can play movies, etc. all the time, navigation, excuse me, at all times. This is pretty much what you're going to need. I'm missing one tool. Of course I got the iMaster system with the bottom of the harness. Top of the harness is going to be in this box. You need your micro bypass, which I have right here for Alpines. It's going to be easy pin connectors, make it real easy so you don't have to cut anything. Pretty much put the two wires in and close it. And just in case, I got some good old electrical tape. Shouldn't need this, but I might just tape it out just to make it look cleaner. I am missing one tool here. It's going to be... I need to get right here. Of course, you need your crimper so you can close your wires. What's up, doggy? Looking for a treat. So I'll get all this. Let's refocus the camera. Let's watch a little bit of Deal or No Deal. So let's go ahead and get the wiring harness out of here. And funny thing is, once I open this thing, it's mine. It's already been mine for a while, but get this open. Let's get the wiring harness out of here. Now we got the camera to focus. Get the wiring harness out of here and go ahead and get them set up. I guess I'll go ahead. Some of you guys have probably seen videos of the unboxing of this. I'll go ahead and unbox the top portion of this. I'm not going to unbox it fully because, again, you can watch unbox videos. And again, at the bottom of this is just the screen with the actual docking bay that the screen mounts to. The actual, I don't even know how to say it, the actual receiver, I should say. So let's go ahead and clear this off right quick. Let's do a quick unboxing of the Ilx F309, Alpine's newest head unit. It's gonna be so awesome once this is installed. Getting close, getting close. So in here, doing anything with one hand is so difficult sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do. Give me 1 second. There you go. Some backups. There we go. There we go. Take out this top portion here. Take a little box right here. Okay, so all the stuff we need should hopefully be in here. Should need to go down here. I think down here is going to be a screen. Well, it's actually some bubbles. The screen and everything else. So let's just focus on this top right here. Unboxing this. Got the brightness a little bit. There we go. Let's see how this opens up. So from the front. Alright. Looks like we have our user manual for it. Cool. Here's what we're looking for. Should be everything we need right here. I like how they package and organize these all nice and neat. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, spread this out. Pretty much right there, we're going for this wiring harness right here. I'm just gonna pull it out and put the rest back. Things unboxed. I'm not going to pretend to know what all this is, but I know what some of this is. This is your antenna right here for like your navigation and stuff. Bluetooth, all that good stuff right here. These look like mounting brackets. This is for your camera. You get a real camera, which we do have. This is for, this is for your mic, your microphone. I think these are for like your left and right speakers. Could be wrong on that one. Could also be the hookups for like amplifiers or whatever. This right here is your mic. Right here, you know, obviously you can dial out and make calls from it. This right here is your, as you can see, it's your USB plug. Remember, we do have the longer USB and HDMI plug, so we're going to use that instead of this. And here's what we're looking for, the wiring harness right here. That's what we're going to be working with today. Everything else in there is just simply just the screws. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap all this back up. We're just going to simply be working with the wiring harness here. Go ahead and unbox this next to get the bottom half out here. And we'll go ahead and get to connecting. Alright, now to open this. Rest the harness right here. Camera down for 1 second. Hold on. Alright. Again, this H01 for the Honda boys. You want to know what's the number for the master system you need to use. So let's open this up. Okay. Wow. That's a nightmare right there. I forgot which one of these harnesses we actually need to use. So again, the only one that we need is we should be should end up splicing the bypass in this one, and these connect obviously to this. There might be a parking on this half. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of research right quick on this harness exactly to see what each one of these cables are, so we know what's going on. Thank goodness for YouTube. Okay, doing a little bit more research. I shouldn't need to use any of this stuff. This is the other end of the harness. Obviously, some of this is going to connect to the Maestro box, and the one end is going to connect to this harness. This end plugs into the back of the extra head unit. Of course, this is simply just used for to add other cool features. So we're not going to use any of this. We're actually going to use the yellow-blue, focus on it. Actually going to use the yellow-blue wire. That's going to be our parking brake right there. That's the wire that we want to connect the bypass to. According to our research, it should only have to connect just simply that, and that's it. We'll cap it off, and they can hook up the rest of this how they want to hook up, as long as they don't plug anything into this yellow blue. It's going to plug this bypass into it, splice it into it, and we should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more research, because again, this is I could have actually used the Pioneer bypass and hooked up on the wire. So I actually have them both. This is the Alpine bypass and the Pioneer bypass. So I'm going to do a little bit more research on the Alpine bypass, because again, it's only using this particular harness. The new harnesses is only using one form of security, which again is the yellow-blue for the parking brake. Old Alpines had 2 wires, which are used to these wires. So I mean, I suppose I could simply just use the one wire connected to, and just cap these off, or use the tape that I bought and just tape these up. But again, let's do a little bit more research. It's good to research just to make sure I'm correct, and we'll go from there. Okay, so just to give an explanation right quick, keep it simple. So all these wires right here, minus this blue wire right here, all these wires right here are going to be for your speakers, your front, rear, left, right, etc. for your speakers. Also, we don't need to hook these up. The shop will hook those up. Here is your power antenna. Again, do not splice your micro bypass into your power antenna. Alright, right here is your black wire. This is your ground. Self-explanatory. This is your accessory right here. This is your constant 12-volt battery plug. This right here went over a second ago, but this is going to be your parking brake right here. And this right here is going to be basically, essentially, layman's terms for illumination, dimming controls, etc. of that unit. Now, if you look at these 2 wires right here, these 2 wires are pretty long. They go on for a while. Alright. Obviously, this particular wire right here, this illumination wire, that's connected to something else in the car. Do not cut this wire until obviously you built your harness, etc. This is the wire that works similar to a micro bypass. Your choice. You can roll this up or you can cut this. Me personally, I thought about rolling it up, but again, I don't need the extra wires on the harness. Even though I'm not going to see this, it's essentially going to be behind the dash, or who cares, right? You can always obviously cut a wire and extend it later on if you had to. So more than likely, I'm going to probably cut it about here. Cut off all this extra because I don't need it. Because again, we're going to cap this off. Nothing else goes into this at all. That way we bypass the security functions of the head unit. So let's talk about the micro bypass, how this hooks up. This yellow wire would have been for the old school Alpine harnesses, had a foot brake wire that was actually yellow and black. As you can see, this harness clearly doesn't have a yellow and black on here. So this yellow wire is not going to be used at all in the installation of this brand new head unit at all. Again, if you do have yellow blue and yellow black wires coming off of your wire harness for an Alpine, you will have to use the yellow wire for the yellow and black. But again, we don't have that on this new 2018 model, so that's not going to be used. Self-explanatory, the black goes to the ground. Of course, you don't want to cut this in. I'm just going to splice it in like somewhere like in the middle right here. That way they can still ground it. The blue wire, this is your power wire to get power to the relay right here. Needs a constant 12 volts, so obviously it's going to go right here. Splice it into the, move this green wire right quick. Splice it into the constant 12 volt wire. You have the green wire, it's left, so obviously the green wire is going to be the one that's going to connect to the parking brake right here. Splice that in here, cut off the remainder. Nothing else hooks onto this wire. I'll say it again. Once you connect this green wire, come together, nothing else connects to this. If their shop or whatnot tries to connect something to this, you're going to run into the problem of obviously needing the parking brake on. So you're going to give it constant power when you crank on your car, so that it bypasses it. So connect the green to that. And like I said, in the old Alpine head units, you would have an additional yellow black, and that yellow would connect to it, but again, we don't have to worry about that, which is actually pretty awesome. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to tape off the yellow because it's not going to be used. Splice all those together, and we're done. Again, we did not have to use anything else. The actual idle leak does not come into play in this. We only need the top half of the harness to get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and use our nifty little easy quick connects right here to quickly splice it in. Don't even need to cut it. One wire in one side, plug in the other side. Tighten this up a little bit. And that will take care of that. Should be quick, simple. Honestly, I spent more time making sure I understood what each of these wires were than the actual connection of this. So let me go ahead and splice these in, and then like I said, I'm going to tape this yellow end off, and that's it. Just make sure that obviously when you take your car or truck or whatnot to the installer, just let him know, hey, I've already bypassed these wires. Don't connect nothing to this one. Obviously, you still need to hook up the ground, hook up the constant power, etc. For your bypass. As long as they don't plug anything else into here, you're good to go. All right, so let me go ahead and get to connecting these two. Take 50 off the car toys to get everything installed. You guys will see that in the upcoming video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Any questions, let me know. See you guys next video. Make sure you turn on notifications so you know when I post a new video. Peace.